Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 10 yards still left on second down. Again, it's Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action. Cousins finding time. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback.
I think Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't get enough credit for is his toughness. This is a guy who plays through injuries, but it's also being mentally tough. Knowing that everyone's always trying to move him out of the lineup, trying to find a replacement for him, yet he continues to battle and has earned the total respect of his teammates.
Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
And once again, they go with Sproles. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. And we're back to Philadelphia after this. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
They were full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Chris Baker able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. His throw caught right around the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And it is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Final play of the half, Cousins. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime. And okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the 3rd quarter. Let me spit this out. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half, give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Pass interference, defense.
So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
Left side caught by Matthews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And complete to Zach Ertz. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Fitzpatrick again. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the 5. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now a second down throw for Fitzpatrick. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Matthews, the intended target. Third down here. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Now Fitzpatrick. Forced out to his left. Ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. So it took a while to get anything on the scoreboard, but we finally have our first points of the contest.
And now this becomes a question of can they make this stand up? The defense has been impeccable thus far, and now they need to go out and finish strong.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They'll come out in the pistol.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick to throw. Aguilar has it. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ryan Matthews, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, Cousins. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He was looking for Matt Jones that time. That'll bring up second down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 3rd down, Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. Finds his target, Chris Gibbons. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And Salek here, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brent Salek, 33 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. Third and long for Cousins. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins, and he's going to be intercepted a zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Fitzpatrick going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. 1 last shot now for Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.